Hello, guys. How are you doing this day? I hope everyone is doing so good. I've been off YouTube for a very long time because my kids they are sick, and thank God they are now recovering. They are now on their feet. Three of my kids they are sick, and because of the weather, it's been so cold and it's been raining, so they are not used to that. So I want to share how I make this delicious oha soup with dried oha leaves. When you live outside Nigeria, it's so difficult to get the fresh oha. But I'm so lucky, a friend of mine came back from Nigeria. She gave me oha leaves. It's a little bit dry, so I am going to share with you how I make this oha soup with dried oha leaves, and I'll be using cocoa yam to thicken the soup. So if you want to know how I make the soup with dried oha leaves, then keep watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for liking my video and sharing my video. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and click the bell icon. It will give you a notification whenever I upload a new video. And then to all my friends that keep coming and going, I really appreciate you. So guys, let's get to the kitchen and start cooking immediately. Don't go anywhere. Keep watching. So, guys, welcome to the kitchen. These are the list of the ingredients I'm going to use to make this delicious oha soup. I have over the beef skin. There's this kind of a taste that this beef skin give to this particular soup. I'm telling you guys. So I have over the beef tribe and beef honeycomb as well. So this stockfish, I soak it overnight to be able to cook faster, because if not, you're going to cook this for about 2 hours, and I don't have pressure cooker. So try this. I have onions, I have a blended crayfish, I have a yellow pepper, I have I'll be using turkey breast instead of maybe beef or goat meat, but this is what I have right now. So I'll be using some palm oil, I'll be using salt, and also frozen periwinkle. If you have snail or periwinkle, it's so delicious to use when you're making oha soup. And I'll be using my cocoyam. Sorry guys, not coconut, but cocoyam. Guys, did you see that? This is what is called Ogiria Kwokwo. This is what Anambra people used to make this soup. The smell, oh my goodness. Once you open this, everybody in your house will run away. It smells so bad, guys. But we need it for this soup. So, guys, did you see my oha leaves? Did you see that? I envy you guys that are in Nigeria that can be able to get a fresh oha leaves. But here we are in California. I am using dried oha leaves. So this is it. Let's start cooking. So as you can see, these are all the ingredients I'll be using. So the first thing I did was to add the beef skin. I'm adding the beef tried and adding also the beef honeycomb and also the stock fish and also sliced onions and one nut cube. I'm starting with just one nut cube. Then I will add some salt, which is about 1 tablespoon of salt, and then a sliced yellow pepper. Then I add about 2 cups of water to be able to help the meat to cook. So I start cooking. What I did was I start with the toughest part of the meat to cook for about 1 hour. So while the meat was cooking, I washed the cocoyam and just wash your cocoyam, add it to the pot, add water to it and start cooking. I cooked this cocoyam for complete 1 hour. So it's the same time I was cooking the meat, I was cooking the cocoyam. Now, after 1 hour, I'm now adding the turkey. So add the turkey and I allow it to cook for about 30 minutes because this is the turkey breast, so it doesn't take long to cook. So after about 30 minutes, I top it up with another 2 cups of water. Then I cover it. So guys, let's check the cocoyam. As you can see, let me show you. You'll be able to know that the cocoyam is already cooked. So I take it out and pour and discard the water because it's still hot. So I add cold water to be able to peel it immediately and start blending the cocoyam. So I peel all of them. Then after peeling it, I add it to my blender and add some water to help my blender to blend. So press the pause and allow it to blend. After about 3 to 5 minutes, this is what we'll have. So we will set it aside. So let's check the meat. Now we are going to start making the soup, guys. So I add some red oil. I add about a half cup of crayfish, blended crayfish. I add some salt again and add the remaining knorr cube. Like I said before, I started with one. Now I'm adding another one. So after adding that, guys, this is the ogiri. This thing you see can chase away your visit. I'm just telling you, I'm just being honest with you guys. So I add it and add 1 tablespoon of Cameroon pepper, and also I add blended uziza seed. If I have fresh one, I would love to add that, but I'm adding this, because it has its own delicious flavor as well. So now I'm adding the dried oha leaves. What happened is that this oha was washed before it was dried, so I don't need to wash it. So after adding this, now I'll cover it to cook for just about 5 minutes. But before then, I added my periwinkle. I mix everything together. Guys, this soup is coming. It's coming together. It's coming together. So cover the pot and allow it to cook for just 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we are now adding our blended cocoyam. Just add as much as you need. As you can see, my pot is very big. I'm making a very big pot of soup that will last for my family for about a week. And my kids, they eat swallow every day. My husband, everyone in the house, they love eating swallow all the time. So I made the soup, very big pot of soup. I think this is the biggest pot I have in my kitchen. So I'm using that to make the soup. So I add everything in the blender. I add all the cocoyam that I blended to take in this big pot of soup. So after that, I cover it just for about 10 to 15 minutes. And this is what we have, guys. The soup is done. So stir it and test, if you needed more salt or seasoning. So guys, this is it. We are done. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And once you bring it down, the more it cools down, the more it thickens. So I dish it out after making the soup after about 15 minutes. So we decided to try it, guys. This is the moment of truth. So we're going to test the soup. Everything is in there. I have my beef. No, not beef. I didn't use beef. I have my turkey. I have my beef stripe. I have my honeycomb. And I have my beef skin as well. And my stockfish. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let's test the beef skin. Oh guys, come on, open your mouth wherever you are. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
Oh, hi guys. Timon, say hi. Hi. So we're upstairs. I'm just in this desk. Timon's with me too.
Okay, it's okay. I want to talk. It's okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you do enjoy my ofe oha, which is oha soup made with some cocoyam, and I hope you love it. If you stay till this time, I give you a kiss. I love you guys so much, and I really appreciate your support on my YouTube channel, and I pray that God will always bless you. Whatsoever you set your hands to do, you will surely prosper in everything you do. Have a beautiful day and have a prosperous week, and have also a stress-free week, guys. In this life, you have to manage your stress as well. It's very, very important in our daily living, because this life, you cannot do away with stress. We see stress every day of our life. So make sure that you manage your stress to keep you going. Be healthy out there, stay hydrated, and eat healthy. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
So you
say
should
bye.
Bye. And I want to tell them something.
Okay.
Bye-bye. You have to eat healthy food so you can grow big and strong. Bye, guys.
Okay.